I wanna share with you, and you can share with me. Come, let's share together. Oh, KTA Mobile, KTA Mobile. Technology worth sharing.
It's the future.
Ghana fue yedie na bayo yedie na bay Epestin fertilizer booster aya purely organic efrasa simu ene de masase no obo ade ensa no pe na menu akayo se wudro bia nim enti se ode yafu a anya ade aduaba no anase wo a wudi no benya sosaso bia na chese be ma kwaye aye dekorate kane no a ebe fa na tuma pa ede afra na de ma Epestin edan so kra de se enema no wadua na ewuwo na flowers ni aduaba na etiti godo agya wadwo a se wudi Epestin kanu a ene tese magic no ebe ye prom fe na aso aba bebre anwadi mu pa eti se no kuafo ebenya sika ene anigye awo mabra bomu a na utimi se enya sam keto akora Epestin e mammo piafo apanifo monfrɛ ahoman na monje kyiremu ya ɛkyɛ medie 0552 505723 ana +160 922 78043 Epestin fertilizer booster piao mama kuadwuma ayane kapa
making farming sexy again. Epestin, operation kill yourself.
I wanna share with you, and you can share with me. Come, let's share together. Oh, KTA Mobile, KTA Mobile. Technology worth sharing.
It's the future.
Yo, what's here for any asher for any dear so yada obadi asese ayene pena ene enumren so yasan ehyiamu biom munyina munim say yehyiamu eye Mondays bia say pet na say munyina munim amre aso eye dwumadi esronko a eye yankasa ye nuabema ye papa ode ebreng eye positivity with Reverend DN Ajay. Say yes, na watchful from Musea, not just ye hear in crash some be ye hear some beer. Now watching ye de bad boy bra and answer now watching ye bejina so na ye de besha ye be said the babu my now watch ya ye simono a bit me be ye na bibi biara be cosadia as expected because maybe a horn more a bit me do. Maybe na watching na niema enko yie ma wa na se o how areho bi ni niema bi nanso utimi nya ho na ba betie se adwumade yi a ebeboa obebre na ebehye wo nkran abo ahu se the no doesn't mean the end of your life. Emre papa ewo ho ma nti sabre na just ye bema eye yankasa ye papa Reverend DN Ajay akwaba e de aba eye dwumade esronko so I have to do say positivity with Reverend DN Ajay. Yada must be brave. It's Reverend Weddy, not just you be jabun. Now what ye chairman, so I hope say Bibi Biara echo as expected.
Yeah, Yamia don't maybe a call so kama na. Yada obodi yanko kwansi say Yamema yankwa no my hooding. Na omaya nimdi and so. Now sama ya kwenya say ne adofo and so enkasa. Ti ma memfa chianso ma tiefo nyina na. Na mi onhyira mo nso.
Amen. I know sir obi biara eje so. Na enedu yi dia ben sonko na wahihye ede amayen.
Me jidi say na atwe mu no yesua ade kakra. Na atwe a etwa mu no na ye bota ye nyina ne sese. Ya de ani si de free ensa so a ya hwe ya de da ya nim so no e be free ensa nti na otwetwe mu na ye nkranhye bebre na ya de ma ye ho se de be beti access abrabo mu no to de be we lose some things and so we should not concentrate on the things that we have lost. So the Maya drink could see the every and sunny should be prayer. Sometimes by the time we gather ourselves up and try to move forward, we would have lost so many things. And so we should be courageous enough, we should be bold enough to pick ourselves up when we lose certain things in life. And that is what positive people do. They accept defeat, they accept what they have lost, and they try to move forward. And
Yo, and na where the atiefo and ashafo nyina yɛbɛka sɛ yɛ sɛmpa yɛnim sɛ n'adwumadie no ɛbɛyɛ biribi a ɛbɛboa yɛ yie na ɛbɛtumi bɛma yɛ na wɔtwe a yɛsi mu yi ɛbɛtumi bɛyɛ mfasoɔ ɛde bɛma yɛ nti deɛ mesrɛ nyinaa de afiri obi biara hɔ ne sɛ sɛ woba so abɔ mmɔden asɛ wobɛhyɛ video no sɛdeɛ wo nua bi ebia na tebea bi ɔwɔ mu kyɛ sɛ nneɛma bi a ɛrekɔ so no obenya nsɛm we bi etie ya anka betimi aboa no ama ne haw ne ne dadwena na nkɔfo sɛ hope bi biara ni hɔ no ɔbɛte aseɛ sɛ hope ɛwɔ hɔ no nti saa brady na kyɛ sɛ yɛbɛgya mu de ama wo na biribi biara bia ɛwɔ hɔ bia wo de aman ɛne deɛ yi
okay Kojo and then me person me car me see life is like a camera.
Life is like a camera.
I want to say camera. It's a camera, yeah. Na you can check picture. Minim say go studio so go check picture player.
The idea ni chumuni binana.
No, yeah.
Ordinary shema would on ordinance so a box those days na a box bisa. Ibu anan sashen chena na ni
Well, it was funny. It was funny. Now, a movie artificial that like Christmas, Easter occasions, we dress up, then we go to the studio. We say we want to take a picture. Now, maybe it is a birthday, something we want to remember. So I think that is one of the very important reasons in here. Camera a creative and it helps us to get memories and my and for be the tour the kai and be a some of the things now they kai they are wholesome a be a nitty a be a near be a okay nation crying. I do so many things. Like I said, we want to continue from where we ended last time. No, the last time Koto and I share once and see if you focus on the things that you have lost, you may end up losing everything. If you focus on the things that you have lost, you may end up losing everything. And so now we are not focusing on what is behind. We want to focus on what is ahead. And to be say life is like a camera. Now, say, Okas will be a camera, one or be a picture, and if the photographer has the camera in his hand, one of the things that we really see in this, Debiano, Onipana ultra picture, or pointed the camera to the front view. I hope you understand it. Won't you mean ultra picture na camera no say about what you say? You don't do it like that. So this is a very simple quote I have been thinking about for a week now. I think that I saw the quote even before last week series now. Now, if you are a positive thinker, the first thing you understand when you take the camera is that it always faces ahead. Sir. And the only pabiana or your positive thinker or per se, the media tuna kuma so the nyame per se a bemu wonimuno. One of the things, and I said the immediate thing, or yeah, say they be an abrabono or drink kind. There's one female school, Ghana, or my theme, they say think ahead. Which of them? It's in Cape Coast, Mary School, it's one of the great schools. I'm saying drink kind, think ahead. And so every positive thinker is always looking ahead. Looking ahead. There's so many things behind you. And Yama Bebre na wajan a tree. If you take the biblical story, yeah, can one say me, there be an in Numbers chapter 13 and Numbers chapter 14. You realize that one of the difference between Joshua and Caleb, and the other 10 people, is the fact that the 10 people still considered what they had left behind. But the cameraman doesn't look behind. The cameraman bia no ye papa bia no. So watch our picture on financial show what the name show. He focuses on what is ahead. And so the first thing I want us to learn from this camera thing, is the fact that Abrabomu, we always have to look ahead. We always have to focus on the things that are ahead. And because what is very central in your life, is ahead of you. Now, if the cameraman, so that is the first thing he does. And if you're a positive thinker, you always will have to be looking ahead. Whether it was good, whether it's bad, because at that particular time now, when you're afro, in most of the time, you can't do anything about it. Most of the time, you can't do anything about it. So think ahead. And so, Menkasa don't think about what is behind, but so you are picking something that can influence your future. It's not that you are just worrying about it. So, and this is the first thing the cameraman does. The second thing that the cameraman does, or thinking ahead, where he tries to focus. And I don't know, but it's an experience that some of us we had it. We go studio where finished camera photo studio. Over corner, coffee flags, so many countries flags near their since the home war. Oko ana or to me the witness now or the wash Canada for flag. Where the new dress and then American for flag. So he's trying to focus on something or the need should be potty. And that is the second thing positive people do. If we compare it to the cameraman, the photographer, And so Abrabomu, as you think ahead, there are so many things that comes into mind. There are so many ideas that comes into mind. There are so many people that comes into mind. There are so many situations that come into mind. But Makacho say you can also be a positive thinker. The fact that you are doing a lot doesn't mean that you are getting things done. This is a very serious statement. I think I heard from Denzel Washington. It is something that has impacted my life so much. So the fact that we are all looking ahead doesn't mean I pick everything. You need to focus. You need to direct your attention. I was saying we need to make sure bibi poti quite poti so. And so you focus. But there was at a particular time, there's something you are trying to think about. Sometimes Nimdian ideas and it's because we are not taking the second lesson from the photographer maker who has him. The first lesson I mentioned out of 4 GNC say you need to look ahead. That is what everybody is supposed to do. But in looking ahead, so many things will come. So many people are in your life. They want to be part of your future. But you need to focus on what is important, on who is important. The difference between focusing on what is important and who is important. Sometimes we know what is important, but we don't also focus on who is important. And we focus here, dear. When him say when a babu one, when I was away, when he has or didn't who shame with you. But Babia, oh, calling you be an wako. It's not everybody that can go with you with what you want to focus on. They probably say only one waka see a part of them, but the kind of help now only one what them on. It has nothing to do with what you want to focus on. And you can say you are focusing on the one need bibia. It is not only about what you are looking at, it is also about who you are looking at. Focus on the most important things. Focus on the most important ideas. And focus also on the most important people. There are some people in your life, they provide whatever that is, but if you give all your attention to them, you'll be a mistake. Because you are just there for a short time. They'll steal all your attention. Now they were planning ahead, principle number one. Well, look ahead. Who said, "Menim no way na me pesa me wono." It is very important. But there are people who are supposed to be in your life to get you there. I told them we are not here or move. Or because say me, could you ask Let me just say it.
Yeah.
Or cause I there was only man or more feno or so fan namfo. Yes, now I don't know who the man more fenquana over Sonny or for social way more. There be next cafone be worry or munti. Many of fan namfo is here, and I do understand. Escafone one that was a very funny joke, but
yeah,
if you relate it with what I am saying, any panyasa mudianka in Kanyasa Mukakra. Hello. But that is not what I'm saying. But I mean that you have big plans. What me show when you man say, my brother, these are the most important things. When anyway, and here my brother, when I met me a drew more brother, when na me sha adoma chadi krame, me sha mother ba me met me a home. And so it is not just focusing about the good ideas, it is also focusing about the good people. Good people, no, and they are people you will need in the future, especially when you are able to focus on what you want to do. So what imagine we parents and fear to what in me here maybe say, and fear no be here. So you need to be bridging some gaps, especially people are very relevant to what you want to focus on. What you are drawing your attention to. And the first one is to look ahead. The second one American is to always focus for when it's a baby. But a cameraman of focus, he just doesn't focus. And I don't know when you jokes on one member show. These things, I think that when they are just funny issues, but they are very relevant. I will be program that is cameraman, is a video man or whatever.
Yeah.
But your program now we come we ama oba okruni or ireni haji or mobile and so okay. You video no my ensure so sorry my man press it start button well there was a training we were focused on the very important scenes. But he didn't press the button. He didn't press it. And so when you look ahead, you are able to focus on the very important scenes in your life, the very important visions. The third thing the cameraman does is that he capture it, make it your vision. Make it the substance of your life, the matter of your life. So don't just focus on it and be talking about it. Talk positive, think positive, focus on positive things. But after talking positive, after thinking positive, after focusing on positive things, please don't forget to capture, press the button.
Yep.
Make it your dream. Add it to the things I want to do. Capture it. The fact that you are thinking positively about it doesn't make it part of your life. I think that about 3 weeks ago, now we were dealing with one quote. I say, if you have the courage enough to start, then you will. I hope you okay. So it's just very relevant to what we are discussing today. And so when a cameraman looks ahead and points the camera ahead, now of focus or shaka, or way efe. But the offending in Amisha, way be brighty, he presses it. There are so many ideas. What can one say? So be our ideas now. Because you didn't capture it.
Yeah.
You didn't make it yours. You didn't make it your life plan. You didn't make it. It is not just only about focusing on it. But you need to capture the good ones out of it. There are people you need to talk to so that you can get it kicking. Talk to them. There are things that you need to start so that it becomes something you are involved in. Start it. That is what I mean by capture. Because whenever you want to focus, there's this particular man, Albert Einstein, I think he lived at seminary like Princeton. Now Gino was so sharp to the extent that even after his death, for a period of years, they kept the brain, and just for people to come and see the brain of Albert Einstein. And even Albert Einstein, science approval said he couldn't use up to 10% of the brain's capacity. Science to no acquire politics or politics ni we are no oba no abisamo me call no questions be na munya problem let me solve it for you. Even we start the brain, that is how the brain was created. It can focus on a whole lot of things. But when you're focused on a whole lot of things, what are you capturing? Emudia na wo press na ba be your life goal. Emudia na wo be press na ba your life dream. It make focus. Me metimi akọ school. Metimi aye program we. Me a program we am faso na we be bam. Me a program faso. But which of them are you capturing? Press the button. Press the button. And it in camera no matter how many times he focuses on the good times, until he presses it and makes it something that has become part of the memories what he has torn. He can never get to it. And the bad thing is that some of the scenes will also pass. In this life, some of the scenes will pass. Some of the opportunities will pass. And it's me cameraman and him no. Na me peja mensano. Mensage you. Ebi anaya ne fell focusing on it. But when cha, that's what delay by 5 minutes pe. Obeba na mensane woso, obecha no, ebebem na woso. You may not get it as he got it. And so it is not just about focusing on it and your ability to identify the good things and the good images and the good scenes in life. Please press the button, capture it. The car capture and I can't there are a lot of women in your life. You are looking ahead. This is the kind of future I want. You look ahead. Number 2, you are focusing. Who study we here no. Capture. Capture. Press the button. Do something that should say this is something that me and me person me. Other than that, most of us will stay at the second step. We will never get to the third step. And there be another yasuna yebebre. Now we are even confused because people don't understand us. But we are not capturing anything for where we want to be. But one other issue is man or capture here. He just takes time to develop what he has captured. The decisions you have made, if you are a positive thinker, it is a process you are going through. It's me share ideas and media mami, you know. Me share all the available Juma metimiya, all the available courses na metimiya, you know. Once I capture and I decide on it, I should be developing it. It's camera. No one say after taking the picture, no, or say me kohuraba, me boy, me kohuraba, me ko develop it. And so you take time to develop that decision, that idea, think about it, plan it, let it come out. Because that's what we trim. Though you have captured, you have made that decision. That's what we trim. But develop it, manembra out, so that everything is clear to you. Say, now this is what I am doing. This is what I am engaged with. Develop it. A positive thinker thinks about things, you know. He always looks ahead. He takes a focus on the things that are possible, the things that can help him. But he makes decisions. He captures what he wants to do. But after capturing, you know, like a good cameraman, take it to the lab and develop it. Yes, I know my friend said that room. I'm the call say, oh, you try, or you now we develop. Now we develop. However, sometimes you look ahead, you focus on it, you capture it, you develop it, but you still end up not as you expected it. Take another shot. Makani.
Yep.
It doesn't mean you didn't go through the process. You gave it your due diligence. You went through the process. You took your time. You focused on so many things. You captured. You made a decision. You developed it, but it didn't work out. Take another shot. Take another shot. Oh, bro, why you late? Why you late? Why should you not for my way in a way now? What do I do? So we pan and met me in a bobra. When you could draw walk anymore. Or say, bra, why you late? Take another shot. It may not be the same thing now. Oko huna anye Juma as expected. No. Take another shot. Don't give up. Hope is not lost until you throw it away. And that's one side, and that's why it's something you have in your heart. Nobody can take your hope from you. People can create discouraging situations, but nobody can take your hope from you. It's the fact that you took the shot and it didn't come as you wanted it, doesn't mean that hope is lost. What you need to do is take another shot. Regather, regroup yourself to go back to the drawing board. Now say, at the second stage when you were doing your focus, so what you mean your ideas be. If this idea doesn't work, you don't even have to go and start all over again. If you grab ideas and you captured one of them, you tried your best, you did what you were supposed to do, but Juma. So go and pick the second idea and see how it's going to work for you. Because whether you like it or not, last week I said, life is moving forward. So which life will not stop with you. So life is moving forward. Life is moving forward. I want to just run you through this I think 5 processes. Now if you have a question, then probably we'll take it. Number 1, Mr. Cameraman he always look ahead. The camera need be an him. He or him. Number 2, or the him on statistical to picture. Name on the hakakra. Oh, how do we are better so? How do you know better so? He's trying to get a focus on the things that he can do. Now or your evaluation. But or your focus, we are better so you know better so we have to say now you need to see baby no cause how the light in here. To the be a me bana in Sukrana before say a better life. So can your light and me boy. Because you want the best kind of lighting for your viewers.
Yeah.
And he said, well, Shana say lighting, no baby, what do no a yamana. He doesn't miss that opportunity, he captures it. and that become part of the memories of what people. And the third thing is who focus, we are be bold enough to capture something you want to do, something that you want to make it the core of your life. Now who be too no. But who capture we are that the fourth thing you do is to take it to the lab and develop it. Some of us we develop it on our bed. Some of us we develop it in our closet, in our prayer room. There are some ideas we develop it when I am under the shower. I have an idea. I am even in the bathroom, under the shower. I'm thinking about it. I'm developing it, trying to make it something workable. So don't just the fact that you have captured it doesn't mean say you put say get the painting I want to say. But you didn't develop it. You made the decision. But once you didn't develop, you just brought it out. Yeah, that is not what positive people do. They take time to develop the ideas. No. When after taking the time to develop the idea, no, what they back out. That's order for and you see pen and that is not the end of your life. Take another shot. God even gave us a second chance. Now, give yourself a second chance. You deserve it. You deserve. Give yourself a second. And you don't want to fail you. You fail pay. But give yourself another shot. And say, by the grace of God, if you take yourself through these processes, now remember, wow, I'm a dear. What say here or Abraham to me? We bet me. Oh, I'm one shroud. Now on don't wow. Learn these lessons from the photographer, and I hope that it will help you to move ahead in a positive direction. Amen.
Amen. Okay, Reverend, there's a church which can Obi will say like the personality affect that person to make a move, to develop it.
Me angasa no me personality.
Now I know like as a nipa, also nipa bi wo ho no mo a onu agunu ho animtia ofili se onyo bia like onu ankasa no beginning na wa bre ne ho ase into such a person no say this person is not willing and I say onu adi asheni team say it's not going to happen into such a person how will such a person move on?
Okay. And I make so this is all about positivity, negativity issues. No, it's about inferiority, superiority complex here. Me na angasa na me ba betu anamono. Me debia na me bu me ho abomfia.
Yep.
Sometimes the reason I will bu ho abomfia ne say I thought that you have not even taken time to develop what you want to do. And can take it time to consider what you want to do now. If you were now, once you enter into development stage, you realize we can so. But you are focusing on it, you have captured it, you have not even taken time to think about it. I think that the second time of this series, when we're looking at Numbers chapter 13 proper. I told you say Obia no or didn't see kana ne mu ababa boa Obia onim se wonko baby.
Yeah.
I hope you understand it.
Yeah.
And so if you bring that idea to the development stage and you develop it, developing it, Quran gives you an idea. It gives you a better idea. But if you don't take yourself through that process, now you will not even know what you carry. You don't even know what you can do and what you cannot do. It is if you have this kind of a complex, I want to advise you, my brother, my sister, wherever you are. You were and I'm saying Albert Einstein yes, when you so up to 10%, you are bigger than you think. You are far bigger than you think. Just that you have not taken your time to look at what you can do and what you have to do. I thought that you were they were not important. And nothing a man went to me are successful. And so if you have taken your time to think about it and to focus on the most important things, and I can do energy, man, can be successful. That alone will give you an internal morale, be boost to So please get back to the drawing table, because you are bigger than you think of yourself. Always bigger than you think of yourself.
Okay, yeah, that's the brain. Sabre made Chiaka Siabama, a Ashafo, and a TF Sabre, Munina, Moshe, and Muti, or Comet TV, and a hit radio. So, yeah, that must be brave. Meden Chiaka Siama, a Richard, Azabu, Sansona Koma, a Georgia Opoku, yeah, Mammy Grace, Asantua, a J. Cindy Odro. Osika Afrakuma, and Uniaba, Georgia Opoku, any Abusian Fuina Sabre Muwaso. Ebia wobɛka yɛn ho nkyɛn but yɛ papa anaasɛ yɛ nua bɛɛma yɛ nana ɛbɛyɛ obi nana ɛkasa ɛfa positivity ɔhyɛ yɛn den I think sɛ ɛnɛ nneɛma a wabobɔ so no ɛho hia paa na deɛ oyusu yɛ a cameraman wohwɛ sɛ da cameraman yɛ n'adwuma a na kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ stages. It is ultimately follows our stage, in life. A bit me abwa bebre. I day a be say you try picture and be say, but that doesn't mean say I say no. Won't me focus so in truffle fro.
Won't me try picture? You just say intimidate. I'm going to truffle fro.
It's so important to say and found baby. I bet you know. Sama on so. Niema anko yi wo ho no hwe na fix sa niema no na I know say sa nkyerɛkyerɛ ye nei ɛbɛboa ye mu bebree sɛ wahwe ase wɔ baabi a ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ untimi ensɔre ubetimi asɔre ti reverend ya mi bi sɛ nyina ne sɛ na wɔtwe ye bɛkɔ is or something special fine ubetimi ɛde amayen ɛnyɛ saa kora deɛ ba deɛ ne udi gyae kwan kora.
For the media age, say life is important, and so do the most important things. Abrabona ukra no eyade ehia pa obi enyabi. Somebody doesn't have the life, so you have the life. So use that life to do the most important things. To me, the most important things that you need to look forward, focus on the things that are coming, all the ideas. You focus on it. And capture the most important ones. Capture them. Don't just look at them and let them go. Capture them. Because it is very important. A sumbo papa. A sumbo. And because what you possess is very important, don't waste it on useless things. Focus on the important things. Capture them. And after capturing them, develop them. What do you mean develop? Give yourself a second chance. You deserve it. The fact say, just say God has given you a second chance. So give yourself a second chance on the image now. And give a second shot.
Yo, yeah, that's a brain. To where the natural semina a tier for any ashafuna and nemu near the Asadaka see amount, sir. I'd rather be a winner and mre a babakan home, dear Yabakan is a radi in show, no on domu nim dear Cassia, Sadia Abribia Wuba. Yebenya bibi papa be ebe free a year in church nimuna at me abwaying. The Akanyan is a radi in show. Tia for Sabre, the natural and net. Ebia na afi no wa kan ho na wantimi antie mfiti ase na dia meka kire onyina ne se call YouTube o call Kwamet TV a Kwame na de tia kan ho Space TV eno ano no na wakwa akɔhwɛ eye video no na I know say video no ebeboa edu baabi bia na wadru baabi e wa abrabo no so ate ase but ukokotie ene nkyerɛkyerɛ na se ne message a ebetimi aboa ebetimi ahye wo nkran baby a wato sin no ebeboa ama watimi apem akọ anim nti de yakanya se erade ancient Sabre de na kyerɛ sɛ me de aseda kɛse bɛma ɛyɛ maboafo a da bia mo time achi ɛyɛ Models Designs is into bow ties, squares, lapels, marks, bags, anything, blazers, and then your money Models Designs a year nina. Enti sɛ wopɛ biribi sa wopɛ custom bold and classy items via with Ankara fabrics and also African fabrics na metro say contact Models Designs na ubenya very fashionable stuff na events any baby biara person copy and wetimi ashine and also wetimi edimu ewo honum yɛde asra kɛse so bema KTA Mobile or say keeping technology affordable and also Ghana ni and a developer mobile phone a bar system no mo ache upebia unsa betimi aka bi Amazon enti yebesrese mo support to my so na Apex 10 so wo Ghana nso a na in case ope we farmer na ope fertilizer ebeboa pa na ne na make amfo Apex 10 e the amount so na make amfo A+ African market almost 670 South 21st Street. So open African products bia ato bibi bia wa Ghana say so bolo mo money tia corona ya na say covid obi aye wa de bo no ho ban pa anti so bolo aba be bu ho no bebre ye can real leaves nankasa wa be kwa kotona wa koye concussion wo fie na wutwa wo tot nkakra twtwa nkakra ebetimi aboa unti mesre say me kanfo A+ African market ede amamo A+ African market address near 670 South 21st Street 670 South 21st Street ubetimi akohonum omo wholesale and retail inti sadia tie bia wo kohon ma dia wo hia bia onsa ebeka nti yeda so be sa breaders man tie nka bio mu dia na ne na ye digimade no eba awie ya ne sa reverend nim sa bibi wo ha bia wo refia opese wo de ka ho a ekwan eda honum. Okay, I think so. Reverend, you mute into until your time.
I'm saying, Mammy, tell me,
amen. Yeah, that's a brain. Where do you go for a commercial? Yeah, that must say.
I wanna share with you, and you can share with me. Come, let's share together. KTA Mobile, KTA Mobile, technology worth sharing.
It's the future.
Ghana fue yedie na bayo yedie na bay Apex 10 fertilizer booster purely organic. Efrasa simu ane de masase no oba de ensa no pe na menu akayo se wudro bia nim enti se ode yafu a anya de aduaba no anase wo a wudi no benya sosaso bia na chese be ma kwaye aye dekora tie kane no a ebe fa na tuma pa e de afra na de ma epestain edan so kura de se enema no wadua na ewuwo na flowers ne aduaba no etiti guo no agya wadwo a se wudi epestain kanu a ene tese magic no ebe ye prom fe na aso bebre ahwadi mu pa etise se no kuafo ebenya sika ene anigye awo mabrabo mu a na wotimi se enya sam keto akora epesen e mammo piafo apanifo monfrɛ ahoman na monje nkyiremu ya ehye medie 0552 505723 ana +160 922 78043 Apex 10 fertilizer booster piao mama fiaduma ayanika pa.